What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Personal Trainer Network. And today I have another new face on the channel. I'm very grateful to have her. So, you guys, please give a warm welcome to Crystal.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah. So, everybody, just to let you know, her Instagram will be in the description below. I'll also put it in the thumbnail of the video so you guys can go check her out, see what she's about. But I'm gonna let her talk to you all about what she does and what got her into personal training and everything.
Awesome. Thank you for handing over. Well, my name is Crystal. I am from the Bay Area, California. I've been training for about almost 3 to 4 years now, but it's always been on the back of my mind since I graduated high school.
Hmm.
Uh, so when I was younger, my parents put me in basketball,
Hmm.
me in karate because I was the first born, and they were like, "Oh my God, she's a girl." So
Yeah.
I have to make her tough. So I was in karate. I played a little bit of basketball in elementary school,
Hmm.
played a little bit in middle school,
Hmm.
and did some in high school. And then I also played competitive swim and I did water polo. So I was a very athletic kid.
Yeah.
I did dance too. I did hula and Tahitian for 4 years. So
Wow.
very well rounded. um, and then after high school, me and my friend got a gym membership and we're just working out.
Mhm.
We knew a little bit, but we didn't know that much. So we were always in the gym for like 2 hours almost
Yeah.
every single day, just working out. And I was just
Mhm.
like, a few years after, and I was like, I should be teaching other people.
Exactly. Yeah.
I thought of it because I was like, I learned all this stuff and, trial and error for me. And I was like, dang, when I was doing before,
Hmm.
like when I first started working out
Hmm.
to how I was maybe 2 to 3 years in, I was like, what the heck was I doing? Why was I
Exactly.
in the gym for 2 hours? Why was I wanting to squat every single day? Like,
Hmm.
no. So my whole mission is just injury prevention because what I want to do later on is actually physical therapy.
Oh, okay.
Like what I want to teach my clients now is just injury prevention, just trying to teach them how to have a healthier life and just give them the tools to do it on their own.
Okay. So you're planning on going to school for physiotherapy and everything later on?
Yes. So the goal is to have my online business running by this year so
Hmm.
that I'm really able to just focus on school and just check in on with everything while I'm doing school.
Okay. So you want to be able to work and be in school. I get that. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So we're gonna have a couple questions from the viewers. Some people have asked me to ask some questions. Okay. So the first question is, what is the best method to cut weight without giving up all the food I want to eat?
Macros is the way, guys. I love tracking your macros because honestly, it is the most flexible diet in life. Like,
Mhm.
yes, you can have your cake and eat it too, but you just have to adjust your day to it. So,
Yeah.
to lose weight, you have to be on a caloric deficit, and the only way you're gonna know is if you track. I don't really like to track calories per se because you could be eating a certain amount of calories. Yeah, it's going to be under, but how do you know that you're eating enough protein for the day, right? How
Mhm.
do you know you're going to be eating enough fats? How do you know you're eating enough carbs? You could be overeating on certain macros and knowing that you don't hit enough. Say you don't hit enough protein, how are you really going to lose that weight and keep that muscle on you? So,
Exactly.
tracking your macros, I feel like, is the most efficient way. And you don't have to do it for the rest of your life. At
Mhm.
least so you understand how much you should be intaking.
Exactly. Yeah, that's very true. I mean, obviously, not everybody is going to be good at every different type of sort of calorie counting, calorie tracking, things like that. But yeah, macros are very effective when it comes to trying to figure out exactly the amount of protein intake you want to have, the fat, things like that. So you can really be precise with what you're putting in your body and whatnot. Um,
Mhm.
the only issue most people have is they don't want to do the work. That's the
Yes.
problem.
But what's the point of having a quick fix or a shortcut? Because when you do that, it's just going to beat you up in the long run, right?
Mhm.
You're going to have a quick fix and then you're going to revert back to what you were doing before. So why
Exactly.
not build those better habits now so that they're long lasting and more
Mhm.
sustainable for you?
Very true. That's very true. Yeah. So I mean, like you said, I think macros is great. If you don't know how to count macros, you can look it up, or you can make sure you hit her up in DM. You talk to her, ask her for any information you need to ask. Let's say you have any injuries, or you want to prevent from hurting yourself further. please hit up Crystal as well too. You know, and then also if you have any other questions and you want to see her on the channel again, let me know as well too. Right. Okay. Second question is, how do you incorporate certain foods back into your diet after reaching your goal weight and wanting to maintain that weight?
So what I would do is don't even restrict yourself. That is the key. Restriction leads to binging later on, and that's what I've seen for some of my clients. Are like, yeah, I don't want to eat pasta. I'm just like, why not? You could still eat it. You just have to pick and choose what day you want to do that stuff.
Exactly.
They don't want to eat, they don't want to go out to eat. And I'm just like, you can. You could always, when you restrict yourself, you're gonna end up wanting binging later. So I
Mm-hmm.
would say always treat yourself, but don't overdo it.
Exactly. Yep.
Um, you can have a cheat day. There's nothing wrong with that. Just don't cheat every single day.
Yeah.
And don't do little things every single day because everything adds up.
Mm-hmm.
So don't restrict yourself, but give everything to yourself in moderation and make sure that it's maybe a reward system. If you
Mm-hmm.
worked out 5 times in the week, go have whatever you want to go out to eat for that weekend.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the only thing I would add to that is basically just saying, um, whatever your goals are when it comes to weight loss, right? Let's say you want to lose 10 pounds, let's say you want to lose like 50 pounds, right? What you did before to put on that weight, you have to start avoiding. But you don't have to completely cut things out of your diet. You can eat in moderation, like she said. That's the important thing. And then I would also say introduce things slowly back into your diet. You don't have to binge eat. You don't have to go back to saying, "Oh, I used to eat cake all the time. Now let me go have a whole like thing of cake in one day." Right? You can reward yourself. You know, let's say you worked out all week, you had a hard day at work. You know, you just want to have one slice of cake. You can do that, but you know, don't gorge yourself over it. Take your time, introduce things slowly back into your diet, and just do what's best for you. You know your body, nobody else does, right?
Yeah. And what I always say is remember that every decision you make is a decision for your future self.
Yeah,
So, do you want to be the person that just binges on cake, ice cream, and so on? Or do you want to just have that one slice and then call it a day?
yeah, exactly. That's perfect. Um, Next question. What are great ways to build habits in my fitness goals?
I feel like great ways to build habits is really just starting small. So, say you want to just be more active, then
Mm-hmm.
start with either just having one workout a week or just start walking.
Yeah.
That's the best thing you can do, and then build on that. A lot of people want to do so much at once. They want to do their nutrition and working out like 5 days a week,
Mm-hmm.
all in one week. But after the first 5 days, they're burnt out and they don't want to do it anymore. I actually was talking to somebody the other day and they were like, yeah, I can work out 5 days a week. And I'm like, girl, are you sure? Because you have a lot on your plate already. I
Mm-hmm.
would like stick to 3 days, see how that works, add some walking in,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can do really good for the next 3 to 4 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
then we'll add even more on top of that.
Exactly. Yep. And
Yeah.
the other thing too is when it comes to fitness and working out, you don't have to work out 2 hours a day, or 3 hours plus a day. Like if you're in the gym for 3 hours, I could do almost the exact same amount of work in 45 minutes that you do in 3 hours with taking your incremental breaks in between. So you don't want to be wasting time in the day, because everybody always talks about how they don't have enough time in the day. And that's one of the excuses that people have to working out. But if you're doing 20 to 30 minutes of exercise a day, like that truly can help you.
Yeah.
Like you said, walking is crucial.
Yes. I always say the least you can do for yourself is just take yourself on a walk.
Hmm.
That's it. It's good for your back, it's good for your body, it's good for your mind. It
Hmm.
gets you refocused for the day. And then when people say they don't have time, I'm like, okay, this is what they do when they don't have time,
Yeah. Scrolling,
right?
scrolling, scrolling,
Yeah.
scrolling.
And instead of taking that 20 minutes a day scrolling, do a
Hmm.
quick 20-minute workout, do a quick 20-minute walk.
Yep.
People watch TV for like 5, 6 hours. Like, you don't need to be watching that much TV. Take
Exactly.
an hour off, go do something.
Okay. And last question is, how quickly will I see results of my training?
So, results really just depend on your consistency.
Hmm.
You can never put really a time on it unless you're like doing something crazy for a quick fix.
Yeah.
I would say give yourself about 4 to 6 weeks to really see some difference and
Mhm.
feel a difference in your body. And one thing I always like to say is the scale is not the best way to track your progress.
Yeah.
You track your progress by journaling how much you were able to do day
Mhm.
one to the end date, your progress photos, week 1 to whatever you end at,
Mhm.
how you feel on a
Mhm.
daily basis, and then maybe tracking your weight, once or twice a month. That's about it.
Exactly. Okay. So I want to thank you again, Crystal, for being a part of this. Make sure you guys go check her out. I would love to have you back on the channel, talking to some other trainers, so let everybody know what you're about and where they can find you. And if they want to increase, like they want you to be a part of their training, let them know.
Awesome. Well, what I do is I help women. I do help some men, but I help mostly women
Yep.
build their body by losing body fat and gaining lean muscle
Hmm.
by not restricting yourself on your favorite food. So, if you want to learn how to build your body either in the gym or at home and understanding macros, hit me up on my Instagram. There is an application on there in my bio.
All right, perfect. And again, thank you for being a part of this. You guys make sure you go follow her, go show her some love, and we'll see you guys later. Peace.
Bye.